Hey guys, welcome back to the Thisissoul skate shop YouTube channel. I'm here today at Winterclash. There's lots of stuff happening and I'm going to tell you guys all about it. The Thisissoul team is competing in the competition and we are at the trade show. The trade show is the area where all companies are presenting their new products. We built a beautiful shop again this year, trying to give a real experience of being in a skate shop to the customers here at Winterclash who usually maybe don't have the opportunity to visit a shop like Thisissoul. And there's also lots of other companies at the trade show showing their new products. In this video I will tell you all about what made this Winterclash extra special. The build-up was terrible this time. I spent 1 week preparing together with my intern Bing. Our booth has chains hanging from the ceiling, but we couldn't manage to screw them in there because our drill was not working. Then when we finally thought it was ready, the whole thing came falling down and we had to start all over again. Right now it's super stressful. I hope we can make it.
I think if we work hard we can make it.
That's right, we have to work really hard tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's quite stressful. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.
The next day.
It was super cool to see so many people from so many countries come together for aggressive skating. Some of those people were really special, like the pro skaters, or some of the retired pro skaters, like Brian Aragon and Fabiola da Silva. Brian was even back on Racers SL, which was even more legendary. Another well-known skater there was a quad skater called Amy West, who runs the Indie Jamma Jones YouTube channel. The latest gossip is that C is dating Matt Mickey at the moment. You know, the owner of Intuition Skate Shop, who just announced his second brick and mortar store in California. Matt was also at the trade show and had some samples of the new Wish medium frames that he could show to the public. The frames will be available soon. There was a fun moment at the trade show when Derek Henderson got to show his new pro skate from Racers.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
It's the first Racers SL Pro skate in a while. It comes with the rainliner and the metal buckle. There will also be a new Racers Genesis Junior in navy color. Of course, the new Ground Control HD 60mm frames were there, and Ground Control also released a few new wheels. Racers showed off 2 new shirts. The first has the title Aggressive Company on it and features their original logo. I like it that Racers is pushing the true name of our sport like that. For the second shirt, they made a print with the skier on it. I think it's awesome that Racers is promoting this link that we have with a sport like skiing. Right at the beginning of the trade show, BMAC was shooting pictures of anybody wanting a good shot of themselves. Blackjack showed a few of their classics like the belt bag that fit your shoes when you're skating and a couple of shirts. Blackjack is of course a bit of a grungy brand, but for their more cheerful line they now have Team Robot clothing, which is a bit more colorful. Now in stock at Thisissoul. Blade Life's owner Greg was also there showing his new clothing line. Very well done with some nice multicolored embroideries and some cool patch designs. We took what we had left after the clash with us back to Amsterdam, so now we also have a restock of Blade Life clothing in our store. Cultic had all their frames laid out nicely and they presented their new blue version of the K-skate. Mark Moreno was there with Balas Perdidas, and next to him was the Dem booth. They presented the 909 skate and gave people the opportunity to try them for the first time. Pre-orders for this skate at Thisissoul webshop are going super fast. It's the most pre-ordered skate ever. Some sizes are already running out, so if you still want a pair, then act fast. They also have a new hoodie in a very distinct lime color. Adapt brand showed off their new skate and the Loco Skates and Skate Pro stores also had a booth there. USD had their entire selection of product on the table, as well as from Anui and the Wicked brand. Learn more about their upcoming products in my ISPO vlog from a couple of weeks ago. One Mag launched their new issue, soon available at Thisissoul. They also showed off some cool new soft goods. Talking about magazines, we now also carry Skid Skate Mag. Roaches showed their new Breeze and Tight skates. Even though I mentioned before that the new Fifth Element Niels Janssens is not blue, I do need to say that if you compare it to something that is 100% black, you can see that there's a slim hint of blue in there. Sorry about the confusion. Red Eye Wheel Company was nice enough to pick up Chris Farmer as soon as he got dropped by That Wheels, and now have a pro wheel for him. They also gave us a sneak preview of their new wheel profile and their new grind wheel profile. At the Thisissoul booth, we had our own carpenter style clothing for sale. I'm particularly proud of our man pants. Erik Droog was also spotted in the skatepark with our new addition to their clothing line, 2 types of yellow polos, being released this week. Another product that got people's attention in the skatepark is the FR skates that Anthony Pertier was riding. I already mentioned FR is working on something new in my latest ISPA vlog, and this is it. I know everything about it already, but for now I can only say the obvious, that it looks like the FR model with the sole plate. Expect more info about it in the fall of 2020. He wasn't the only one showing off a new skate. Both Sven Boekhorst and Maxime Genoux had a new sole plate for the solo skate. Tom Heiser, the marketing manager of Rollerblade, was kind enough to do a little interview with me about them.
So yeah, we're developing a new skate, and as you guys probably saw on Instagram, we leaked a few images of the sole plate. So the first piece that we're working on is the sole plate, foundation of the skate. So we've been 3D printing different parts and tweaking them as the riders give us feedback, as the public gives us feedback. So what Sven's been on today is just the sole plate. Next kind of part is going to be the straps and the boot itself. We'll go from there. Then the liner, and then the frame as a complete skate. And so we hope a year from now to have the complete skate available for everyone to check out. So we're super excited about that. We've had a lot of ideas for many years, and yeah, it's just time to do something new, man. Rollerblade's 40 years old this year, so we're super hyped to do something new, especially me. It's my background, so it's a flat sole plate, so it's pretty universal fit in design. So it may even work on other boots. I'm not sure. I'd have to test everything out, but certainly the solo boot had a really amazing fit. So we don't want to mess that up, and we're kind of starting from that point as far as the last goes.
Sorry for the bad audio on this one. It was impossible to find a quiet place at the class, so this was the best I could do. In between all of the competition and work at a trade show, I was invited to talk to 3 other shop owners on one of the panels. And we found out that all 4 of us had our best year yet. The industry is going well. It was very interesting to hear everybody's perspective at the panel. If you want to learn more about what's going on within the industry, then for those of you, I'm preparing a whole video about the ins and outs of running a skate shop that will drop next week on our YouTube. Our skate team wasn't that lucky this year. Eric had a bad fall in the week before the clash. Jaro fell in his run, after which he didn't really get his groove back. And Martin jumped in the foam pit on his shoes for fun and broke a small bone in his foot. He was on crutches the whole Winterclash. It was cool to see Jackie Schroten though back in action after some time not competing. Thank you Quincy, Bing, Cos, Kim, Stuart and Davey for helping me building and managing the trade show booth. After the trade show closed down, we were able to enjoy the competition and the parties. Here are some of the best moments of our Winterclash.